separately, man's, as I said, like separate before we even get into the show and that, man's very grateful for you lot to even come out the yard. It's fucking snowing outside and
Come
that.
on, man.
And you lot made the journey.
There needs to be more of this.
And that's what it is, isn't it? The fact that we're doing this is what gasses me, because I'm like, I know even right now, the next year, and that people might not understand, but in a couple of years, hopefully they'll understand raw. Like, these are like black people having real conversations and changing the narrative in it, as we spoke that time, and changing the narrative about what the idea of a young black youth, black lady, whatever is. You get me? So yeah, man's just
That's why I tell Taye all the time, like Taye, obviously Taye's young still, he's 14, he's learning, isn't he? But,
yeah.
So he might look at numbers certain times, likes, or he might look at views and we might get disheartened a little bit. But I make him know that our videos will be relevant in 10 years' time. And one thing I made him know was, you see Kanye West, I don't know if you watched his documentary on Netflix. His brethren filmed Kanye West before Kanye West was anybody. And now he's getting paid 20 years later, 30 years later from that same footage.
Exactly.
Yeah, he had a camcorder, he just done his thing, was documenting the journey, and then bang, 20 years later, Netflix have bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me explain why that is even mad. Yeah, is because I know I haven't even finished it. I've just watched like the first episode, a little bit of the second. Yeah, the crazy part to me was that as they were recording, you could visually see that no one gave a shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at him like, I kind of got a job to do. Like, why are you in the studio trying to show me your tune? Like, Jay-Z's hot. Like, just make the beats and cut. Like, and as you said, now he's Kanye West. Like, everyone knows, big, young, small age. Everyone knows who Kanye West is. Do you get me? So yeah, like you said, sometimes, man can't see the vision.
Yeah, it can, but you know what? You just gotta look. You've got to just be focused on you,
Hundo,
and don't watch anything else. And that's what I tell Taye. Just be focused on you, because you might not. You might be thinking you're going to become a YouTuber where something else might happen, and you go down a whole different ball game. Do you know what I mean? You might link somebody, and then next thing you know, you're singing.
For real.
Do you understand where I'm coming from? And you wasn't even thinking about singing.
Whole different ball game, man. So yeah, man's, as I said, like, I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Even how I got into this stuff, it was Jeorgia and my little brother George that they were like, look, are you going to do this, or are you just going to keep telling us about all your little comments about the YouTube scene or the UK rap music? And then one day, man bit the bullet with the man them, and now man's here 15 episodes later, bruv.
You understand?
So,
do you understand?
Man's gas. Back to the view thing as well, because I was pre you lot's views. Just so you know, I don't know if you checked. You probably do check every day, and I know how you lot stay the youngsters. Yeah. You lot have almost got 700k. On your entire channel.
Okay.
So that's a lot. I'm gassed because I'm almost on 10k.
Yeah.
You lot are on almost 700k.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Now I got goosebumps. If I took off my jumper now, because I don't watch stats like that.
Exactly.
I do YouTube to document my family's life, because I haven't got a video. I can't go back, and I haven't got a video of me when I was young.
See what I'm saying?
So I know that Kaysen and Taye, from a certain age and Kaysen's whole life, he can go on YouTube and download any video and watch back. If God forbid something happened to me tomorrow, he's got that there. Do you understand me? And that's what I do it for. I do it for the documentation of our life, and whatever comes with it, things like this or clothing that we get, is a bonus for me. You know what I mean?
Before I continue, for some reason, I can't open my Wagwan. This has never happened to me before. I'm kind of jarred by that. Careful that you don't spill it, everything. But it's like, it's just twisting. I don't know why I'm going. I might have to just...
Big man.
Try it if you think I'm chatting shit. Try it if you think I'm chatting shit. Go on. See? You see? See? Now you don't know why I'm going. Did you get it?
Wait, no, I'm actually very slow. Like, are we filming right now?
We are, but it might not go in, it might go in, I might chop up.
It is open.
No, it's not. It's not open.
What do you mean?
Twist it and see what gone.
See,
that's what's supposed to happen.
Come like I made the right choice.
What
go on for that? No.
Bro.
I'm going to try downstairs. I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, see if you can even just cut, like use the key or something and cut the thing in it.
I never had this though.
Bro, I love
Is this
Wagons.
like
Maggie?
Maggie?
Near enough. Actually, I should have a Maggie's.
Put this on the table.
No. I don't.
I gave it to you, innit? Oh shit!
You can't have this. You got alcohol in it.
I run that back. I'm joking. You're good, man. You're good.
You give it to your dad. After.
Yeah, if you can
I'll
pattern.
do it outside.
Yeah, see if you can pattern it still. But yeah,
The
fucking.
first time I ever like it was summer.
Are you about to confess to something while we're on camera?
Do it. I like first time stuff.
Go on.
Summer 2021.
What?
My first time when I used to go play football with like everyone. That's the first time I ever had my first Magnum.
When you was kicking ball.
When I tell you, I thought I was.
Zoning.
That's when I first. That's when my first like ever drink. Like, I thought I was drunk.
Where did you get the Magnum from? My van.
No,
I swear a Magnum went missing in my van.
no.
That was down the side.
Sorry. Oh my
Cramp.
days, cramp.
Oh, pissed.
Oh.
Howler.
Anyway,
You know why you got cramp? Because your teeth, my Magnum.
That's when the cramp
God
came
pay
back.
debts without money, you know.
No.
my God, that's one of the worst feelings.
It is cramp.
Look, and just like that, we're back. MTTE, More to the Ends podcast with myself, Big Cam. And today, I've got two special guests, two for the price of one, but the levels and that still high. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Yo, you lot, it's Taye. Yeah, that's my name.
Yep. Lito, come on.
Shellings.
Jeez. I'm happy to be here.
So am I, bro. I'm
Mad.
gassed. This is one for the future still, as we said just before, certain people might not get it, might not understand, but in due time, they will. I'm super duper gas, because today, the episode is predominantly about a father-son relationship, but shout out Mumsy, shout out your missus,
Come on, big up
Shout-
the wife every time.
shout out the ladies and that, but I wanted to focus specifically on that father-son dynamic, you get me? So, usually how we run the thing is, I got a couple questions that I just want to see where you lot's heads at, where you lot go with certain things, and then we'll get into you lot as people, innit?
Yeah, there.
So before we get into you lot as people, I got one question. First question is, how much would someone have to pay you each month, to make you give up your phone?
My phone.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to have a phone. But they will give you bread every month, you get a check. They'll say, oh yeah, here's,
I'll let you answer that first.
yeah, how much?
That is techie. You know why? Because I use my phone for everything.
That's the deal. You don't have a blow after this, bro. So how much if someone says, yeah, all right, cool, I'll run you this every month, but you're not allowed to have a phone?
Every month.
Every month, you get a check.
Like,
But you won't have your phone though. So
Can-
you're going to have to holler the man on PSN.
can I use anything else?
I will give you can't have a tablet.
Yeah.
You can have a lappy, but you can't have a tablet.
Oh
The
yeah.
tablet's portable.
I'll take 15 bags.
15 bags? 15 bags?
My phone.
To give up your phone? 15 bags?
My phone. Like 10 bags, the lowest ever.
So that means he's not giving up his phone.
That's what I'm saying. 10 bags. 15
Wait, how
bags.
much was I meant to say?
No, it's entirely up to you.
How much would it take you?
Me, I compromise. What? I'd ask, what's the highest, and we can meet in the middle. I don't need a phone.
Whoa.
That's for real.
You say that until you don't
If
have
I can have a lappy, that's cool. I can still play music. I can still do my
That's what
thing.
I was thinking about, because laptops you can
Phone, I
have.
don't really need a phone. And to be honest with you, if I didn't have a phone and you can't call me and ask me for money, the missus can't call me and ask me to do this. So
I could.
I'm good.
In fact, I would be very, very happy if you couldn't call me.
Right.
No, not like that. Not like that. No, not like
I
that.
said, don't holler me that. I ain't got nothing for you. Nah. So what, you're saying 10 bags minimum, and you're saying...
I don't mind.
You're saying what, a few bags?
We can negotiate. I don't mind. I'm not even going to be greedy with it.
Right. I would probably be just above you, but below you. I'll say 5 bags. 5 bags, you can have my phone. I don't really
5 bags, big man.
Yeah, 5 bags.
That's a lot, you know.
Yeah, but nah, because
5 bags
Whoa.
is like an 80 grand a year job.
yeah, but remember inflation and that. You know what I mean? It's a bit techie now. You go petrol and that. To put 20 in by the time you got back to yard and
You
that.
can't get back to the yard with 20 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
20
So
pounds gets you to the next petrol pump, big man.
that's what I'm saying though. So the 5 bags might just be like, cool, at least I know my petrol's good.
Yeah, for real.
But I have to maneuver everything
From
else.
tomorrow we got the electric argument and gas argument, big man. They want an extra 7 bills. I'm like, yeah, what?
So that's why I gotta say 5 bags. I gotta say 5 bags. But yeah, no, it was interesting.
It's funny to see
It
how
is.
much you lot would put on the price of a phone. In the back of my mind, you know what? I was thinking like £400 or £500, you know.
What?
Oh, you're a legend, babe.
If you paid me £500 a month, I wouldn't use my phone.
Hold on, babe. Where you going? Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna ask you as well, but you're gonna miss out on this one still. George is a legend. For some reason, while gone, you lot bumped me. The cap was moving brazy, but the missus has got it off, and I can say while gone to the people.
Yes,
so I'm in now.
It's kind of all right, though.
Yes.
Go on.
That's what I say. It's just
You need to hit him up, you know. Yo, hit
come
him
on,
up.
man. Hit up everyone.
Hit him up.
The people are trying to
Yeah, 'cause
network
this-
and support, and you get me. We work and we move and shake. You get me. So, with that being said, though, second question, because I said I like my little question time things, innit? I'll let your pops go first this time, though. Yeah. So if you could teleport, yeah, you got the power to teleport, but every time you do it, it costs you a year of your life. Would you do it? So obviously you don't, touch wood, we're all going to live a nice, long, prosperous life, but you don't know when it's your time. So every time you teleport, that's 1 year shaved off
Of my life.
of your life. Would you do it? And if you would, how many times would you do it?
For me personally, I'd only teleport if it was in a case of I knew something now that I could change, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Expand on that. What do you mean by that?
So like, let's say there was a tragic accident that I knew was going to occur, and I could teleport and maybe divert that.
Yeah.
You see where I'm coming from? But not for no material gain or no, let me just go forward quickly and play lot.
Tifa Bank, teleport.
Forget all that rubbish.
That's what I mean. I'm not trying to be Superman.
Nah, it's not
I'm
worth
not
it.
Superman. You know what I'll
Life's
do?
too short.
I'm not Superman.
What would you do that to?
I'm only ever teleporting to get 1 year off my life if I'm about to die.
Yeah, so basically, last resort, if
Yeah.
it's a Mazzolini situation.
Like, say someone's like on something and they're coming to me, like coming for me, like I'm basically about to die. Yeah, like
I
got
swear
no
to-
other
yeah.
option.
You know what?
Tay
though?
makes me laugh because I know how his brain's working. He's like,
But I'm proud. I know exactly where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He's not coming out of his mouth the way it's supposed to.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm proud that was his answer.
yeah, not
Does that
just
make
like,
sense?
yeah.
I'm gonna get a meal, or I don't want a lot.
Diamond heist.
You understand? The cryptocurrency.
Yeah, like-
you know what I mean?
Only
no
last
fact.
resort things.
Yeah.
So okay, if you say, remember, shaves a year off your life, how many times would you do it? Especially
Like I
if it's
said, it has to be necessity for me. Like he says, it has to be a life or death. It has to be a situation that I'm willing to take that risk for. Like a parent, if a doctor come to me today and said, you got to lose your left arm or your life to save Tay, I'm doing it without a heartbeat. You don't have to. You won't even get to the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
You know the one there. So
Run.
it has to be that type of situation.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I'm not shaving my life for nothing else.
I think
What would you do?
I agree. It is literally in the case of like a Mazzolini's happen and we as in whoever I'm with needs to get out of that situation, then I'll use it. Like,
Yeah.
but remember, it's shaving years off your life. So I would say 2 times 3 at a real push, but 2-3 times really, because that's 3 years. That's basically the pandemic and all of these things. If you're putting it into perspective, innit?
Yeah, it's nearly a World Cup.
Fucking hell. Actually, do you know what? Before we even get, as I said, before we get into you like, as people, what's your thoughts on the World Cup? Because I don't know if you lot know, but there's been some like talk about how obviously Qatar, human rights, the type of people that they got building is kind of on some slave type thing. Obviously, you don't have to go too deep, but what do you think about that stuff?
I just feel like media, it's hypocritical for me.
Yeah, if
The other countries that are talking that crowd need to look at themselves.
yeah,
The other people that's putting out that stuff need to look at themselves as well. You see what I'm coming from?
yeah.
Don't go on like you're good and they're bad. You see what I'm saying? All of you are bad.
If you was to
you're
really
all as bad as one another.
if you was really to do the research and
yeah,
where does your clothes come from? Where does your crepes?
you understand me?
Yeah.
Like why are you so standing high and proud? You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Slavery's everywhere. You know, every banana you eat, yeah.
Let's go.
I don't even know what he's
Yeah, let's go. I like this. Let's
Every
go.
banana you eat, or like
I don't really eat bananas, to be fair. I eat plantain, but I'll let you go though.
the apples.
Yeah, I do eat apples. Yeah.
Every like fruit, yeah, what cannot be grown in the UK because it has to have a high climate, comes from slaves bringing it over to England.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Where did you learn that?
they look. Imagine one banana is about less than 50p probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So imagine how much people are getting paid in these other countries to come and bring the banana over to another country.
Well, not really. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I can't dispute that because I don't know that to not be true.
Where did you learn that?
School.
But was it more about how the banana got here or how the banana grew? Is that where the slavery came from? Them bringing it?
No. Yeah, how it comes here and what they're paid for it.
Okay.
Not from them growing it because obviously it has to come from another country. But the way they're getting paid for it is basically slavery.
So they
Hey,
get paid chump change.
Yeah, because could you imagine going for maybe a little less than a couple pound to another whole country on a boat to deliver you other people bananas?
I can't. And
They were, guys.
no, but do you know what? The thing is, I know he's not lying though, because what is it? Someone said something about if you know the chocolates. Do you remember the chocolates that we can get from Get Here? I think they're like,
Oh man, I love to get it.
yeah. Aye, shout out Get Here.
Get Here,
Sponsor
man,
us
use
too.
this time,
Gorillas
man.
sponsor us too. We love everywhere. It's the city building up network.
£10 off.
Send on,
Or
send on.
50p.
They just
You
don't
get
come
me?
to my house. That's all.
Oh, that's deep. No, but them chocolates, yeah. There's specific ones in it that they say they're like fair trade. Basically, they specifically say no one's hurt in the making of this. The people that are manufacturing the cocoa and blah blah blah, they're paid correctly because obviously certain other companies who I won't name for without claims and these things, they don't pay them what they really should be paid in terms of human rights guidelines and that. So I don't think what you're saying is cap still, but obviously stuff that we don't really think about day to day, innit?
Yeah.
'Cause
Fun fact:
man just wants a Twix.
Yeah.
Run it.
your tracksuit and what you wear has to come from water.
What do you mean by that?
You need water to have everything basically in life.
Well, yeah, we're 70%, innit?
You know that? No, like to source your clothes.
How does the water?
I forgot what the guy said. So like you see like the cramp. Almighty, Dad, help me! Dad, help me! Dad, help me!
I tell you, it's funny.
You're of an age where you have to deal with cramp yourself.
Stretch it out.
You gonna be all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be alright.
You gonna be all right.
It was that 8-1 win, boy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You should have stretched, dog.
I'm saying.
Serious.
That's what happens when you come off the coach and just run on the pitch.
Serious. Should buy the massage gun from Amazon still. But yeah, no, yeah. Huh? The water, yeah.
Yeah, the water.
Yeah, but obviously you can't just throw a claim out there and then we're just like, yeah, facts stamped. Like,
Other leg. Dad, help me.
What do you want me to
Dad, help me. Tap my leg. Tap it. Come on. Tap it. No, this side. Come on, both. Wait.
What's wrong?
I can't.
does tapping help?
What did you do?
Tap never helped me in a cramp.
This one as well. This one.
Quickly.
But the thing about a cramp is, yeah,
Cramp is
there's actually nothing you can do
just stretch it out.
or try.
Dad, stop.
Sometimes it makes it worse. Well,
Can't take you nowhere.
while
We're
we,
in the middle of a podcast. You know?
no, it's cool.
But I can't do
Alright.
It's live. He's not cramping my style. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Them the cool pun.
You know what I mean? I'll be here all week. Hey, look. Again, before we get into the main section, while Taye's trying to get his cramp situation sorted out, shout out Larkle City, Mandem's football team and that. Got another football team that we're going to pattern up as well, but just wanted to big them up as well. They predominantly play in Battersea Park and that. I think they only got one game of the season left. So if you can, you're from South London or whatever, you want to support the guys, go shout them out, go check them out on Instagram, Larkle City. I can see your trackie. I like your trackie. I think I'm actually going to invest in one of them still. Don't know if you want to shout out the man them.
Yeah, man. Brotherhood London all this tracksuit, you know, was one of the first pieces of clothing that we linked up on YouTube. Yeah.
Organically.
And I come home a couple of days ago and Brotherhood London has sent my missus chocolates and flowers for her birthday. Like they already know. This was like 2 years ago, so they automatically know my missus' birthday better than me. I'm on catch up, right? Brotherhood London.
Man said you're on demand.
Listen, go and check them up. Yeah, Brotherhood_London, LDN. Go check them up. Trust me, the clothing lasts long, good quality. Trust me, they're good brothers as well. Man.
It looks proper still. As I said, I was seeing it. I'm thinking, I think I
Yeah.
need to invest in one
Trust
still.
me.
You all right there, Tay? How you feeling now?
No, like it's not going.
Oh, right.
no, like
That's very worrying, seeing as you're only 14 and cramp staying for so
that. Can I please? Can I have just 30 seconds to stretch?
Bro, I ain't stopping you. We're going to continue to roll. You live your life, bro.
If you want to go outside,
Yeah, do what
just do
you do what you need to do, bruv. If you need to...
Oh, right.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Nah, Tay makes me laugh, yo. This is the
is
thing.
so funny.
He makes me laugh so much because he just does...
himself.
Yeah, he just does stuff like... And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like only you.
And that's why you see the videos, I call it special, and some people think that I'm being offensive by it, but I'm
No,
not.
man, come on, man.
He's just a good type of special.
He
You know
is
what
a
I
good
mean? They're like,
special.
his good type of special makes me laugh. It's just-
Yeah.
You need that in life. You need to be able to laugh.
You say that. Do you remember, George? I was saying to you about a month or two ago that nowadays I feel like just people in general, we don't watch like as much comedy stuff or like just stuff that's just funny, like not serious all the time because it's like, oh, I don't want to say this because someone's gonna get offended, so I'm just gonna ease up and, bruv, you need to laugh.
Yeah,
Do
100
And that's, I feel like that's why like a lot of people as well can be down a lot these days.
yeah.
'Cause-
Because you end up like one of them people on the tube.
for real.
You know the people on the tube. You know when you get on the tube and they look anywhere but in your face and you look like and it's 7 o'clock in the morning and you look like they've had a bad day already.
Robot.
Robots.
Yeah,
It's
it's sad.
It's
sad.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's
People don't
sad.
say hello. They prefer to look away than look you in your eye and just say hello.
Look.
Or wait for the hello that they're gonna receive.
Yeah.
Shout out the massive Manchester guys and that. Yeah, the last few times that I've been there, and I know anyone that isn't from Manchester or that is from Manchester knows how it goes with the Northerners. Tay's back in the building. He's joined us again. Are you okay, Tay? He thinks so. We hope so. The Manny guys, yeah, instant thing. Got in a cab. You right, mate? How you doing? Da-da-da.
It's everywhere but apart from London.
Yeah.
And we're like, what does he want? Well, he's got to want something. He's probably going to drive us to somewhere, get us set up, because how you grow up in London, you don't have that natural vibe to be nice to people. Obviously, your people you're nice to, but randoms, it's like, I don't know you, bro. Don't chat to me. The Manny people and that, they're just nice.
Same in Birmingham. When we went to Birmingham, yeah, love.
That's what you said,
We
innit?
still get mad love from Birmingham. Now people are still hitting us up now saying, "Ah, shit, we missed you in Birmingham." Like,
Come on,
you
man.
understand me? When we went there, it was a great day. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like every shop I went into, they say hello and
And they come back here. And everyone just miserable.
everyone ignorant and yeah.
The
I mean,
rat
one
race.
thing, though, let me ask you. Let me see.
No,
if
go for it, man.
So
go for it.
on that same subject, so why is it we as man them as people them from London, we will screw each other, but the matter the color of the person, whether it's white or
Yeah, that
whatever,
don't even matter.
the person that holds their bag, who's intimidated by us, we will try and
Ease up for them.
keep them comfortable. Or the people at work that you feel like you need to change your tone or your
Yeah.
posture, you will ease up for them. But with the man them, we're gonna screw each other until the death.
It's a
To the death.
How? Why does this happen?
It's a programming, and like referring back to an episode that we just done with Josh, shout out Jazzy. He was talking about that programming of I don't know you, but because of your potential skin tone or how you're dressed, I must think that you're of the same class as me, and so now we automatically beef, even though I don't know you, but we automatically beef because you're in that sick tracksuit. Oh, who does he think he is? Who does my man think? Just because. But obviously, I deleted that train of thought ages ago. Yeah. And I said this before in early episodes that nowadays when I leave my yard, I don't walk around with the energy of that. I walk around with the energy of, yeah, brother, straight. Just, I don't know you, but I don't have ops. I don't need to beef you. Like, you can get money, I can get money. We can get money together.
And I think as well, yeah, living like that, just screwing people all the time, your life just must be so dry to the sense and so miserable to just feel that angst whenever you're walking the road. Like, I don't want to be feeling that angry every time I'm stepping on the road.
See how much energy that takes?
Because I see someone in a nice tracksuit that might look similar to me. So there's that familiarity there. So then I screw them.
But as
instead of embracing,
but as Lito said though,
it's mad.
But I will make a foreigner or somebody that's being anti towards me. I'll make you feel comfortable.
Exactly,
because
and the man in the suit,
power over me.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
So what? Wait, you Taye, yeah? I don't know how you get to school and stuff. Whether you take public transport, if you get dropped off, where I don't know that stuff. But when you see some youth that you don't know that might be your same age group and that, yeah, do you come across these issues where a youth just like he sees you, you look like a guy, you're a fairly handsome youth and that, you're tall. Do you come across certain issues where a youth is just looking at you a certain way and you're a bit like, okay?
It's not more of when it's like one-on-one, yeah. But if I'm with like my friends, not particularly my school friends, like friends who I'm with outside of school. If we're outside and there's like another group, it's like kind of like you all just look at each other until you can't look at each other anymore.
What, this?
Like
that one?
It's not even like this. It's not even like this. It's like this.
And you just move, walk.
And then anything gets people mad. I don't know why people like having problems. See me, I'm friends with people. People say this, you know how a friend of a friend is up.
I do like that bar though, but I don't agree with it.
But in some circumstances, I'm not involved.
Bruv, it's got nothing to do with me, bro.
And sometimes it's not even a thing where they done something mad to you. I understand if they've done something mad to you, but if they're just, you don't have beef because it's petty, I'm not involved with your beef because that can get sticky for me.
Fun fact, a lot of beefs, Lito, you can correct me if I'm wrong because you're older than man. A lot of beefs actually stem because my man likes my man's gal. My man done some move with him or whatever.
You think?
I know someone who got stabbed over that.
There you go. A lot, as you said, the pettiness of certain beef. If you went to the real core of why it actually started, yeah, it's over the dumbest shit. That it was over a watch.
Money. If it's not money, it's materialistic shit.
It wasn't.
You've copped something, or you've done a move,
and
I
didn't.
Wasn't about. But
yeah,
you didn't bring
me in.
For some reason, you didn't bring me in. It's your fault why I never got brought in on that move. But I wasn't about on that day. But still, you're supposed to break me off something. But
I don't like my man now. I don't like him now.
And I think from there, it's just like a snowball effect, isn't it? It starts off with one little thing, and then because you're not angry at something, you might post something online to diss them. Then
that's sneaky as well. Just letting you lot know.
I don't come from that. I'm not in that era of posting shit online.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That
is crazy.
You lot that are self-snitching and writing that you're basically gonna do certain things, you're a neek. Because as you said, the era that I grew up in, man would do things and they're going on holiday with their mum. You didn't even know that they were doing things. They're not involved.
I don't even really agree certain time with certain man them coming out on podcasts and talking about their life. They should keep whatever they've done, whatever dirt they've done, keep it. Because that's the era I come from. Whatever's happened. It's the past. If you got away with it, good luck to you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Don't bring it back up. Don't manifest that back up. Keep that
Bruv, all it takes is for one man to put 2 and 2 and say, oh,
You understand where I'm coming
it
from?
was you.
Why are you going to go and get away with something, but then want to talk about it 10 years later on our podcast?
Because you think that no one's smart enough to connect the dots. And there's even like I watch a lot of true crime, yeah, and a lot of the time it's these dumb little things that people do 10, 20, 30 years later that then get them caught. And they think that they've got away with it, and then they're living their life, married, kids, and then they do.
I scratch my head. And we spend a lot of time watching films. We spend a lot of time watching the Italians and watching all these mafia films, and they got certain codes. But we have not got the discipline, the mindful, to take that in, use that information, and keep going. No.
Man get a little bread.
Exactly.
And yo, everyone needs to know that I made 50 bags today. Everyone needs to know this.
Let me post it.
Yeah.
Let me post it racked on my Instagram. That's the my account to my phone.
Bro.
Exactly.
Look.
And I didn't get this money legally.
I shouldn't laugh. You know what, Taye?
No,
If I ever see you.
no, but that's the
If
thing.
I ever see you,
The
put
thing
something
is-
on your Instagram like that, you know what? I'm just gonna laugh at you.
Do you know why I speak so passionately about this stuff? Yeah, it isn't because I don't understand why man do crud and crime. I understand why man
Of
do
course.
crud and crime. But my like you said, my thought process is, if you're doing it and you're actually bussing and that, shut up, bruv.
Come on.
Shut up. Because all you're doing when you post your racks and that is saying, I'm a target, come and grab me. That's all you're doing. Because if you live in London or the UK, you ain't that hard to find, my guy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And I keep telling Taye this. Police are paid to catch you. It's their job. Why are you going to give it to them on a plate?
Exactly. Because especially as a young black man, they want to catch you already.
Do you
So-
do you know how many undies look like me or you and are pulling up
On mountain bikes.
and are doing education and are going back to their flipping DI or whoever and saying, yeah, basically what he said in that tune was XYZ. He's talking about my man from over there on that road, not that road, the one after that.
Yeah.
They're giving the whole breakdown because things are now becoming so like that. It's not hard to break it down, bro. It's not hard. But before we move on, shout out to Little Torment. He has a bar where he says it's just a 5-minute ride, but it can get you life. That's all I wanted to say, innit? It's a 5-minute ride, but it can get you life. You're beefing from man from the same blocks and rare, 5 minutes away, but that 5-minute decision when you go over there, do what you're doing, that could get you life, bro. And I don't know about you, but I ain't trying to spend a day, let alone life, in pen, innit? So, yeah. With that being said, let's move on to some positive stuff and let's actually talk about the guest that we have today, Taye and Lito, big boy guests in the building. I want to go from the beginning because it's important to know how we got to where we are today
Yeah.
by learning about the beginning, innit? So I'll go with your pops first, Taye. Where did you grow up? Because I don't know if you grew up where you are now and that, but where did you grow up? And what was it like where you grew up?
I grew up on a council estate in Pollard's Hill. So Pollard's Hill is it's his own little community in between Norbury and Streatham. Yeah, you might pass through it if you go on the 60 bus, but no one don't really know about Pollard's Hill. You see what I'm saying? And so I lived on a council estate. I don't have no father in my life. I'm a single parent. My mum grew me. You know what I mean?
Shout out Mumsy.
Yeah, big up Mumsy still. So for me, growing up was like, it was hard. It was hard. I always tell Taye we've lived polar opposite lives. Taye would never understand how I live. Like to go in a lift and have to spread your legs because there's a puddle of piss and hold your breath because you've got so much carrier bags. That's if the lift's working. And you can't touch the button to the lift to your floor. You got to use something because people have spat over the buttons. I don't know if
The thing is, I will repeat myself every episode when I have these types of guests on. I can relate to everything you just said. Certain people that I know, they won't understand what you're talking about.
I'm talking some.
Yeah,
different
they're
kind
thinking,
of-
why would someone spit on this? Why would someone piss in there? Because that's the environment of where we live. And don't even talk about the smell of the piss, because that smells crazy.
Yeah. And then, if you do use the stairwells, you've got people taking drugs. If there is lights on, it's dark down there. You don't know who you're bucking up on them.
Might be a
stairwells.
Jimmy in the corner.
There you go. So that's the kind of.
I'm just being real,
That's where
bro.
I started. For real, that's where I started. You know what I mean? And then So it's good to see Taye because I was always about sports back in the day. So basketball was my life. Played for Crystal Palace, played for Toll, played for Kingston.
Jeez.
So that was my life. Like football was my life. Played for my county, played my Sunday football. So the same thing that Taye's doing now. So when I see Taye going, it's like, raw.
That's me.
It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah,
you understand me? Like
Respect.
And then so that was me. I grew up Pollards, been Mitcham. Obviously I've moved out a little bit now, but that was my stomping ground. My stomping ground was straight around Mitcham.
All right, cool. Switch it to Taye now. Taye, where have you grown up? And what was life growing up for you? Now, for real, on the levels though, like, what's life? How old are you now?
14.
And you're gonna be 15
November.
All right. So, what has life been like for you now, like up until these ages?
Alright, so when I was like younger, like I was always the only place I would play out is my nan's house and my great nan's house because my cousin lived basically neighbours to my great nan's, innit? So I got out with all of them and his friends who were like 5 years older than me. So it was like I used to play football on an estate and in the park on the estate, and then also I went to my nan's, what was in Pollards, and just play on the street. And then obviously now I've grown up, I don't just stay at my nan's house. So,
You get about, I'm assuming.
now I'm at my area a bit more, but like, I've got my 5 friends in my area, and then like you start going out to like Mitcham, and then but I ain't really out like that.
Yeah.
Like how other people, I go out if I've got something to do, like if
you got a
ball,
purpose.
yeah, or like I'm going swimming, or I'm going to get food or something. I'm not going out to just go out and then find what's happening after, because I'm not a kid anymore. So well, I am a kid, but
no, you're definitely still a kid still, and your pops will definitely say you're still a picnic. Relax yourself. I know that for a fact. But in terms of what your pops was saying, you didn't experience any of the like pissy lifts, pissy stairwells, Jimmy's in the corner, paraphernalia on the steps, like spit on the door, broken doors. All you got to do is just pull it pops open. You didn't experience that type of stuff.
No, not like where I live, but like where my friends live in like in certain blocks. Sometimes it gets a bit
sticky.
Yeah.
You see, like for me, there's 2 things that stand out when I've just been sitting here thinking about this. So like in my kitchen there used to be a flap up, old school, like a flap up table. Yeah. My mum had cooked dinner and the table collapsed when she put the dinner on the table, and she managed to save 1 plate. But we never had enough food left for her to have dinner, so she gave me her dinner. And I would always remember that. I was about 10 years of age. I'll never forget that day where I remember her saying, look, just have my dinner. And I knew, I could see my mum made, I think she made bread and butter for herself. But there was physically not enough food. These are the times back in the day when it was quick save and it was no frills. In my cupboard was straight no frills.
Yeah.
That's as much as she could afford.
Yeah.
There was that one occasion, and there was another occasion where my mum sent me on holiday skiing. You know, the school trip you get, there's one school trip you get in high school.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is now, but my mum had to knit her own clothes for the whole year because she was paying off for this damn skiing trip, £5 a week, every week from her benefits, so that I could go skiing. And it's those
big up Mumsy, man,
you know, that I remember, and I say to myself, wow, that now when I'm an adult now, I can really understand what poverty was like, because she didn't really try to show me what poverty was like, if that made sense.
And I think that's
she kept that away from me. Do you see where I'm coming from? As far as I was concerned when I was 10, I had the greatest life in the world.
Rav, I said, George, if you want to piggyback off this stuff, you can, yeah. I said this to my mum the other day when we was talking during the pandemic. I said, Mum, you know, yeah, when we was growing up and my little brothers weren't born because there's 4 of us, yeah. I said to her, you know, I thought we was up, you know, because we would go West End. Like, to me, in my brain, West End meant that we're up. But we weren't doing anything, you know. We just went to Trafalgar Square or something. And we just played in puddles or something. But in my head, because maybe subconsciously there's a lot more white people, less black people, or maybe the buildings just look aesthetically different to where I was growing up, I thought we was up. Obviously, you get to an age where little brothers are born, you don't really go West End like that anymore. And I get to an age of, we was never up. You just made sure that we could experience certain things when we could.
Yeah.
And then obviously as you got older, you wasn't maybe able to do that anymore. So I definitely understand what you're saying. That the little moments where you go, I was none the wiser.
None the wiser.
And I have to rate them. Because even talking about like batch cooking and stuff like that, my mum can cook for like 100 odd people and that. And I'm thinking, like, that's just normal to us, but it isn't normal. It was a skill that she learned, how to take corned beef, rice, bulk it up, onions, and it tastes like the maddest Michelin star. The maddest Michelin star. But it's bully beef and rice, blood.
Just like that I can't remember the name of the Will Smith film. What's the Will Smith film?
Pursuit of Happiness?
Pursuit of His Happiness.
That film made me cry still.
I don't really get emotional.
No cap.
But let me tell you, and I don't know whether this was the scene for you that done it, but this was the scene that done it for me.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
When they was in the toilet.
Yeah. In the train station.
Gone.
Blood, that right there.
Fam.
Yeah?
Fam.
That right there, we should have got Oscar long time ago.
Long time.
Long time ago.
Not when he boxed up Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Secretly, we might as well touch on that while we even segued into it.
Dive into that.
Jada Pinkett's a devil.
Jesus Christ.
Straight out.
I think she's very manipulative.
She is a devil. Listen, I respect that they had an open relationship, but you see her in her red table talk with her friends them, and she wants to make Will feel more smaller than he already feels. And she knows that he feels small. She knows that he doesn't feel masculine enough.
He's not really on it.
He's never felt masculine enough. Yeah.
He said it in his book
in his book, he's never felt masculine enough, but you still play on that. You're a devil, man.
And you know what's mad? If you watch the video, when Chris Rock said the joke, Will was laughing. Yeah. And if you look at Jada, she's there rolling her eyes. Yeah. And I feel like when the camera went off, she looked at him and said,
"You're not going to do something."
What are you going to do?
That was a trigger. And he said...
That wasn't nothing about Chris Rock.
Nah.
He was just opening up and telling you, I'm having a breakdown right now. But I can't take this no more.
What I will say, and Taye, you might even have an opinion, even though you're young, you can still see stuff and say how you might have react. I will say that as Loons from No Behaviour podcast said, Duppy no all for frighten. Yeah? Because it's Chris Rock, Will Smith did that. But if it was a next man, I don't know if Will Smith would have really went up there and backs man like that. I don't know if he would have done that. Because certain men are not going for that slap. That's all I'm saying. Because Chris Rock he's not an intimidating man. Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand.
He's not the type of man that you think, I don't want it with him. He's not
to be real honest with you, Will Smith done Chris Rock a favour. He just made his status even bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He just made him bigger than
his sold out.
Yeah, his tickets were on demand, the price went up. Like,
you know what I mean? He done him a favour.
What are you saying, Taye, though? Because I know you must have been chatting about it. You must have seen it. How did you look at it?
I understand where Will was coming from, but the thing is, what made it worse for Will is that Chris Rock didn't react.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes Will look less of a man than Chris Rock because you could have done anything behind stage or spoke to him behind stage about it.
You could have even still sworn in the audience like you did and just left it there. But physically, now you've engaged, takes it to another level.
And you know what? Do I condone it? No, because I would never. I'm not condoning violence. Why am I condoning violence for? There's always other ways in it. But I really, honestly feel, especially with Will Smith's speech afterwards when he did win his Oscar, I really do feel that he's going through a big breakdown.
100%.
And if he could go back, that wouldn't have been his reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like a lot of people in the moment. But I do feel for Will in the fact that he made a judgment call which was wrong.
Yeah.
And it was kind of persuaded, like you said, with Jada giving her a roll in the eyes and looking at him like, wow, are you going to do something? For me, he just needs to just jog her to the side. His kids are big now.
I think...
Allow her now.
Yeah.
I do...
Leave her in her alopecia, let her go, man.
For real.
For real.
For real.
Well...
I'm tired of her. I didn't like her from when she said something like how she wants her vagina to be like a young 17-year-old. She said something mad like that. And I was like...
What are you talking about?
Like, that's a bit strange. And then she started doing all these other stuff. That's when the entanglement came after. And I was just like, I don't actually like you.
Yeah. Like, you are actually a different person to what I really thought you were about.
Have you guys realised that their kids are called Willow and Jaden after Will Smith and Jada? I think it's Smith. Did you realise that?
Is that why she's called Willow?
Oh,
You never thought about that, did you? I saw that on Twitter yesterday still. Ain't my theory. I just saw it on Twitter. I thought, oh, that's kind of mad. I never really thought about that still. But anyway, yeah, that's all mad. Personally, I feel for Will though, because I know, as you said, he is battling in his... I think the thing would be to sack off his marriage. And I think if he does that...
100.
I think that's...
The kids are big.
Yeah, I think if he does that, like, it's almost like him admitting defeat, but sometimes you need to know when to drop something out. That's not healthy for you as a human.
Unhealthy.
Do you know what I mean? And in essence, of all the sick thing Will's done in his life, he can come back from this, you know? It's not like it's the
He's
end of
never
it.
going to get cancelled from
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, people have got time for him, whereas with Jada, it's just like you're lenging that, but...
All these other people are talking all this crap as well about, black people have just now penetrated the Oscars and look how they behave in the Oscars. It's got nothing to do with colour. This has got
Man don't care about all that.
See, anybody that has a mentality or a mindset like that, go fuck yourself.
Period.
Straight.
It's true, because what does it have to do?
It's not always
colour?
about
It's
colour.
No, bro.
It's not.
No, bro. It's just about people.
That was some shit. It was just some shit.
It's just about people. But I will, as I said before we move on, I will big up Chris Rock because...
He handled it well still.
Yeah, I feel like, and I said this to people at work, I feel like in that moment when he got slapped, because I actually thought it was fake at first, but...
We all did.
Yeah, I thought it was fake at first, but it seems to be real. I think in that moment, first his reaction was, should I react? Then he said, I can't react because then it's two black people fighting against each other and that narrative is much worse than the narrative of Will having a breakdown against me, so I will leave it. Then I think he was actually going to clap back and say some more crud in a joke or whatever, but then I think he just caught himself a couple times. I said, you know what? For the greater good of this situation, I'm going to eat the slap, I'm going to look like I shouldn't have said the joke, and I will leave it at that, innit?
Yeah, even like his brother, that Tony Rock fella, talking a load of crud all over the airwaves, like, big man, allow it, like, we'll fed you for a long time, like, allow it,
mate.
Like, come on, like, friends are allowed to dispute.
Come on, man.
Chris Rock's a big enough man to fight his own battle. He doesn't need you
100%.
talking all this crud. Like, these things, we can talk about this forever.
Yeah.
Did you laugh at the joke?
Did I laugh at the joke?
Yeah.
The thing is, I didn't actually understand the reference.
I didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what it was.
I saw it on Twitter.
But do you know what I thought though? At first I thought, did Will react like that because Jada Pinkett is actually dying?
It was like, was it a deeper level?
Like, is it
that
deeper
no one
than
knows
this?
about.
No, it wasn't.
Do you see where I'm coming from? No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
at first
no,
I was like, is it deeper than... Because, but then I was like, no, let me analyse this a bit better. And as we've just spoken, I've come to that conclusion that he's just on a breakdown. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about my
Right.
fucking
Keep my wife
Keep
in
my-
your mouth. Nah, man. Shout out Will. Shout out Chris Rock. No shout out to Jada still. Nah, man. You're a demon still. As I said, you're lenging that, but that's where it ends. But anyway.
You can get cancelled.
Yeah, no, for real. But look, back to you guys anyway, the mainstays of the show and that today. What was school like? I'll go with you, Tay, and then we'll do the parallel for you, Pops, yeah. What was school like for you growing up? Well, obviously, you're still in school, but what's it been like for you? How do you find it? From what I see on the YouTube, that you seem like a fairly popular guy. You kick ball, you do different sports, you got brethrens. Like, what's it like for you?
I have different social groups.
Okay.
So like
Start from primary school.
Yeah.
Primary school.
Yeah, what was you like in primary?
primary school, I used to be on the phone to dad. I mean, I don't want to talk to you. Wait, can I say? Wait, like, can I get deeper?
It ain't up to me, no. I'm glad you're asking Pops.
No.
Yeah. Who's trying to get Pops to come down with a brocky? What's happening?
Basically, dad used to be out of the house, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be getting home with mum at school,
Mm.
and dad will be at work.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to talk about mum being your teacher at school.
Oh no,
Oh,
we
raw.
can get to that. We can get to
That's
that.
a total def. Yeah, the biggie talk about that. Talk about that, man.
Mum was my teacher for one lesson, and that one lesson she sent me out of class.
You say your mum wasn't going.
I was like,
Did you misbehave there?
No, basically everyone was asking me, "Is this your mom's your teacher?" I said I was gassed. Like I was telling everyone, the teacher's my mum, you know.
So you thought that basically you had license to move mad?
Yeah, and then mum sent me out just because I said that. Teacher's my mum.
Good. It was pretty hard. It could be pretty hard for her at times though, because obviously where she's Taye's mum in the school, she's a teacher at the school. Any little thing, they would go back to her rather than just deal with it. They'll keep coming to her rather than she ended up saying to them, "Would you have called a parent on this? No. So why are you coming to me? Just deal with it. It's not a problem." You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember every single day, done one little thing, straight to mum, and mum would find out straight away.
Yeah, it can be frustrating because I used to work in the school and my little cousin went there. And like, it was the same thing. Every little thing, he didn't do his homework, come to me. He didn't do it. And I'm just like, fam, give him a detention there if you do what you would do.
Handle it, bruv.
Yeah, like, I got my own shit that I need to do.
That's what the wife was like. I got 30 kids on my own. Allow it. Like,
I don't even know my man.
I was worse in primary school though.
Yeah.
Primary school, I used to get in like...
Keep up badness and that.
No, I feel like I just got in trouble when I had a bad attitude.
So you keep up badness and that.
I told like the deputy head, "Oh, I hate this school. I hate this school. I'm not going in the classroom." And then she'll talk to me, and then I'll go in the classroom. Yeah. And now, like in high school, I think I have like a connection with my teachers because I do different sports.
Yeah.
And I feel like I understand better now, especially them.
Especially
them my friends. All my friends, I'm different to all my friends. Because obviously, like, I'm top set with people I'll never chill with. Never in my life. But like, I'm top set.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You might chill with them in the future, bro. You never know what companies you might be into, and you hold at these guys.
Like,
and
nah,
it's like, nah, get these guys out of here, man. Nah, I hear that still. But you're forced.
I still talk to them. Like,
yeah.
It's not like a thing. Like they wouldn't chill with me either.
Yeah. It's not personal.
Yeah,
that's not your type of guys.
Yeah. So then. And then they're all like in like the lower certs. And then I play different sports, so I have different friends. Well, I can chill with... In my year group, my group's all the black people. It's mad. All my group is just black. And then like...
He black.
Then you got like the white boys. Like, I'm friends with everyone, basically, because I feel like I know how to...
Maneuver.
Yeah, and like... And have some friends with the older people, like the older people in my school as well, so...
I can relate still.
So would you say your secondary school experience has been like pleasant?
Yeah, like I have no
beef, no problems.
And even if I have a problem, like I know I can. It's fine because my school ain't that bad anymore.
Yeah,
it used to be bad, but now since year 7,
it's dead now.
Cool.
Yeah. Now I like to hear that still, and as I said, from my perspective, just watching you guys on YouTube and the little conversations you like have, Taye just strikes me as just a cool young brother that is just likable. He just is.
All I can do is talk to him.
Yeah, he just
I feel
is.
Like a lot of parents get it wrong, you know. They feel like they need to discipline their youth by putting their hand on them.
I'm happy you touched on that, and I'd like you to repeat that again.
And for me, putting your hand on your child makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's not... That beating's never going to help them. Like, if you can talk... If you can always talk with your child, yeah, and you install them respect mechanisms, you will always be there. It will be greater. It will be a beating. I'm sure I grew up on a beating. I'm sure you've grown up on it.
Man, I spoke about it enough times.
What happens?
Bro.
Especially when you get to a certain age, 14, 15, my mum, love my mum to bits, but my mum could not hold me at the age of 14 and 15.
Man. My mum tried to do
what hand you put on me.
My mum tried to do the one. I just went, woof.
Yeah.
I was like,
it
raw.
gets close to your face and you
and I was
hold
just like,
the hand
mum. I was just like, mum, let's come on.
Let's stop. Like you get to a point.
It's done now.
Yeah, it's like, and she realizes she has that.
What?
Epiphany.
What?
Yeah.
You're dodging us.
I can't catch her breath. And
I got scolded one time. Like, mum told you when she locked me in my room. Yeah, she said, "I can't leave the room." And I said, I took that too literally. I need to go to the toilet. But she was in the kitchen at the time. I was in my room. I was like, "Mom, can I go to the toilet? I need to wee, please." When I tell you, I weed across my whole floor. I was like 7 years old. I pissed everywhere. Like, I didn't even take my clothes off.
I feel like
I was scared. I was scared to leave the room. My mum was ignoring me.
man said I pissed everywhere. Hey, you're a man. You know?
That's the type of special I talk about when I say things.
Hey, you're a man. Nah, you're funny. You're actually funny still.
Taye's hilarious.